On June 14, 2007, the San Antonio Spurs won their fourth championship, defeating the Cleveland Cavaliers in a 4-0 series sweep, giving Tim Duncan his fourth ring and depriving LeBron James of his first. Although LeBron James has won multiple individual awards, his team had not won an NBA Finals up until 2010 when he became a free agent. The 2010 free agency period was the most hyped in NBA history due to LeBron James and his infamous decision.
Three straight, and again the impending free agency of LeBron James sends the impact of this collapse to another dimension. If he leaves, it would be a disaster of enormous proportions for the Cavaliers. Now, he certainly may stay in Cleveland.
The answer to the question everybody wants to know. LeBron, what's your decision?
In this fall, man, it's very tough. In this fall, I'm going to take my talents to South Beach and join the Miami Heat.
Miami Heat. That was the conclusion you woke up with this morning.
That was the conclusion I woke up with this morning.
After partying with Miami and making his infamous decision, LeBron James knew he had to back his word up about winning not one, not two, not three, but multiple championships. In 2011, he met up with Hakeem Olajuwon to improve post moves, as well as went to camp with Kevin Durant to improve his all-around shot. I had asked a local fan his opinion on why he thought LeBron was the best.
He's a better three-point shooter. He takes it seriously. He's playing no games anymore. He's 29. King James.
In 2012, LeBron James finally got what he's always wanted, an NBA title. This was LeBron James and Chris Bosh's first ring, as it was Dwayne Wade's second. As in 2006, Dwayne Wade won a championship with Hall of Famers Alonzo Mourning and Shaquille O'Neal. It did not take long for LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh to get back on the court with their fellow Miami Heat teammates to improve for the 2012-2013 season. This team was determined to win many championships. They know it won't be easy to repeat as champions again. In the middle of an incredible 2012-2013 season, the Miami Heat decided to go on a 27-game win streak. Their toughest challenge coming in the form of LeBron James's old team in the Cleveland Cavaliers. But even they could not stop the King and the rest of his teammates. In the other conference, the San Antonio Spurs, led by Tim Duncan and Tony Parker, had looked to step through a time machine as they were playing their best ball in a while. After a couple years of battling critics as well as injuries, Tim Duncan had put together one of his best seasons in years. Still producing at the age of 37, Tim Duncan won a first All-NBA team selection. Tony Parker also had a great year, finishing third in MVP voting in the entire league, just behind Kevin Durant and LeBron James. The improvement of this year's San Antonio Spurs is not only in their big three, Tim Duncan, Manu Ginobili, and Tony Parker, but has to do with the young role players in Danny Green, Kawhi Leonard, Thiago Splitter, and Gary Neal, who bring their A-game every night. The Miami Heat defeated the Milwaukee Bucks, the Chicago Bulls, and finally the Indiana Pacers after the Pacers pushed them to 7 games. LeBron James, of course, had a huge game to help beat the Pacers in 7. While in the West, the San Antonio Spurs had destroyed any team it had come to face and was ready to face the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals. As the Spurs and the Heat have battled, the series has now gone to Game 7, which will be taking place tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Who do you think is going to win? What's the Spurs?
Spurs, man.
Why?
Because LeBron sucks.
Mustafa, who's going to win the finals?
I want to say the Heat, but my heart's saying the Spurs.
I have no faith in you, man. I have no faith.
I gotta say Spurs.
That's
Miami sucks.
And this picture represents pretty much who I think is going to win. Thank you for watching Grade 12 Media. This is Shane Hartwell, and I'm out of here.